If you had a clone, what would you make it do?
Easy. I'd make it do my laundry, my taxes, and go to movies I didn't want to go to with people I didn't want to go with.
Okay.
Why did you not go to the movies then?
Well, I mean, just sometimes you get, like, for instance, I'm supposed to help a friend get a picture tomorrow, like a large picture frame thingy, and I have a small SUV, so that would be something I'd have my clone do.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, same here, kind of, except for I would have it do my day job, which, as you guys know, I'm a data scientist. So I would have it do that. That way, outside, I could write screenplays or comedy and do my art.
That's kind of cool. Same thing. I mean, I would not only do that, I would listen to music, all the fun stuff, but I wouldn't just like trust him. We'd have to like sit down and just, okay, what did you do? You know what I mean?
That's kind of how I work with my AI, though. Whenever I work with like Claude or ChatGPT, I'm like, okay, show me what you did. No, that wasn't it. Let's try again.
Right.
Oh, my original answer was to drive to Corona. My son goes to school in Corona now, so I have to drive my ass out there every day. So that would be the first thing. But then you guys inspired me. I'd have a clone to do a bunch of different jobs. And then I get paid from each of those people doing a job, and I don't have to do anything.
You could also use your clone in a hookup situation. You know what I mean?
I mean, is it cheating if my clone hooks up with another girl?
Well, no, your clone goes first.
What?
And then you...
What?
Right, because like if your clone is just like you, maybe you don't finish. Maybe, your time isn't so great, right? So you let your clone finish up, go to the bathroom, tap out, and you come out like, I'm ready to go again. And then she's like, well, that was quick, but your regenerate time is pretty dope, so I'll allow it.
Oh.
Okay.
So now with some stranger, that have to be with, we're talking about...
If you're hooking up with someone,
okay,
it doesn't have to be a stranger. I mean, it could be...
Okay.
Basically, it's just your clone is doing the first...
Got it.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, though, it's not cheating.
Like you're 18 again.
It's not cheating if it's same sex or different species. That's the rule. Just letting you guys.
Is that some kind of rule?
That's a rule.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that rule.
Now I'm thinking, like, if I had a bad date, would I make the clone do stuff with the guy? And I think the answer is no. I wouldn't subject myself or the clone to that.
Allie, what would you do if you had a clone?
Oh my God, I didn't know if I get to talk, and so I was like, "This is great." And then but then you guys were looking at me like, "Jump in," and I was like, "I don't think it's time yet." And then I was, "Hi." So I would have my clone do go to my family functions.
Oh,
that's what I would have it do, because I always leave after 15 minutes,
right.
But this clone would stay a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Even, I don't want to put your business out there, but sometimes you go out to the IE or like Palm Desert or something like that.
Palm Springs, yeah.
Would you go out there? Would you have your clone go out there?
I have my
like
clone.
You like going out there. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I love my uncle, so I will go to those, to the IE, to my parents, to my grandparents, to the ones who are ashamed that I didn't go to college. I'd send the clone.
I see.
Yeah, right away. Yes, but the crazy uncle, I'd go in person.
Welcome to the Unofficial Official Story. This is episode number 7 of season number 5. Join us as we dive into the quirky, mysterious, and bizarre. From unsolved mysteries to peculiar pop culture phenomena, we uncover hidden stories and explore alternate realities. My name is Koji Swift because Taylor's going to ask me to marry.
And you're going to take her name.
I'm going to totally take her. I mean, fuck, if a billionaire asked me to marry.
Right. And then
my wife and I,
what name is she going to take?
No. My wife and I have an agreement that if a billionaire wants to marry us,
marry us.
Either marry me, any of either of us,
yeah, we
could get divorced.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually, she doesn't. We don't have that arrangement, but I'm sure she'd be okay with it.
Pretty fair.
She's gonna listen to this and be like, "We don't have that arrangement." but she'll be paid handsomely. So.
Okay.
I mean, wait. Oh, so she still gets what? She's getting the alimony that you're giving her because you're divorced.
I mean, Taylor's a billionaire. She could get a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to. I think I like this plan, but you'd have to take a gander at the prenup.
Yeah. I see it being airtight.
What I tell my son all the time is, if you're richer, then obviously, there's no prenup. You have to love me. But if I'm richer, no.
Yeah, but if your billionaire employed your same strategy, then he or she would have a prenup that you'd have to sign.
I'm not signing no prenuptial agreement.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, so you're not signing? So if Taylor comes to you with a prenup, you're not signing it?
No, she has to love me.
And
whatever she needs to pay off my wife, that's my dowry.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? A fantasy's a fantasy.
Isn't it? I'm a little more realistic because I have hopes of marrying Robert Downey Jr. or, Robert De Niro. I don't know all the Robs.
De Niro, he's up there.
But he loves black women.
He does.
He loves the sisters.
I don't know about if Schneider. I know Schneider. I don't know what he likes, but I know I know how he votes.
All right, Kat, go ahead.
I'm Kat Kelsey. Just kidding.
No.
No, I'm just copying Koji. I'm Kat Sherlock Holmes is really what I am, because I've been listening to the new Taylor Swift album and I've been uncovering all kinds of mysteries.
Nice. Something about a showgirl?
Yeah, Life of a Showgirl and all of the songs she ripped off.
Oh.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I'm just, I'm Dwayne 57, so I'm actually the 57th clone of Dwayne.
I thought that was like ketchup. Dwayne 57 because of the 57 spices.
Coincidentally, I'm the first one who likes ketchup. Yeah, the 56 before hated ketchup. Yes. And it's October. We pose a spooky question regarding world-famous pop singer and a certain leader of a notorious church. Is Taylor Swift a clone of a satanic princess?
However,
Ooh.
before we get to that, let's introduce our guest, who you've already heard a little bit from, comedian Ally Noel. Is it Noel or Noel?
I don't know. You skipped over writer. I said we were manifesting, but it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, you write your own jokes, so
Yeah.
I do. And I punch others up,
Oh,
I think I gave you an ad-lib once, Wayne.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No
One,
doubt.
I don't think he used it, but it was offered.
I may have used it. I use things. I just don't remember who gave it to me.
Right.
Well, Ally Noel is a Los Angeles native comedian and actress who brings her creative energy to every stage she steps on. Beyond comedy, she works in creative marketing, turning visions into reality for brands and productions. She's a partner at Birdleaves Productions, and she co-produces the 330s comedy show, taping specials that showcase 3 comics delivering 30-minute sets. A true multi-hyphenate, Ally is also a professional photographer, capturing stories on and off the stage.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Oh, thank you. Fritzy wrote it. That's what I call my chat GPT.
Oh, okay. And you said another name. Was that a different AI or
Claude?
That's
Yeah,
what you
Claude.
call your chat?
Yeah, Claude AI is a whole other AI. Actually, Claude recently started cussing. Out of nowhere. I was just talking about it. It was coding, and it made a coding mistake, and it was like, oh shit. And then another time I was talking to it, I was like, hey, is my ex coming back? TikTok Tarot said it would be, and it was like, fuck, you're not passing this test. Like, it is not, he is not coming back. And I was like, what? Claude, why are you cussing?
Cursing is AI's attempt to sound more human.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So pretty soon, cursing is going to be a sign that you're definitively not human. You know how
Oh, yeah, like M dashes?
in all those posts that are like really advertisements and they're like, holy shit, I just bought this thing and the thing. And as soon as I see it, I'm like,
Okay.
let's check out.
Let's get back to our guest.
Oh, sorry.
No, I am. But I should have put that one. Well, I'm intrigued by the hyphenate thing. So, multi-hyphenate. So which thing is your biggest thing in between? There's a lot of hyphens, but which one would you say you hang your hat on the most?
I don't
Writer,
know. It
producer.
depends on where Adderall takes me that day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm a strong advocate and there's no shame in my game. So, I mean, it's really hard to get 30s. That's all I'm saying. You got to go through a lot of meetings, and the way people shame you for being on Adderall, I'm just saying we would have ended slavery sooner.
So Adderall helps you focus. Is that right?
Yeah.
And gives you
ADHD.
energy.
It's like ADHD. It's an medicine often for ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a great appetite suppressant.
Is that right?
Yeah. Can you tell? I've been off it for a month. Oh my God.
No, I haven't seen you in a while, so I can't really.
Actually, my friend... Oh, I shouldn't say her name. My friend... Please bleep her name
I'll
out.
bleep her name.
Okay. One of my best friends is on Adderall, and she eats 1 meal a day. And then,
Yes.
she'll just wake up and just, drink coffee all day, and it'll be 8 p.m., and she'll be like, oh, shit, I forgot to eat.
It's literally like that. Oh
So-
my God. I do boba instead. Matcha.
Can you
Yeah.
walk me through what's a day like with and without it? Or
Okay.
without it?
So here's a great example. So I work in cannabis, right? And I'm a marketing manager. And so since I've been without my lovely friend, all of the ideas that I need to come up for Kushmas, Green Wednesday, all of that, I think I've been like, oh, we can do a lowrider car show, or we can hand out flyers. Like, there's no ideas versus when I'm on it, our 420 plans was I came up with Kushopoly, and they were like, what? And I was like, give me 3 days. 3 days. And I was like, I found ways for people to like get free weed for an entire year. We hate that now, but it was great when it was going on.
But they like the idea.
I mean, who doesn't want free weed for a year? And there's a lot of compliance that goes into that and a lot of like mechanics, you know? I had the time to do all of that. 16-hour days? What? I told you I was on matcha.
So, yeah, I don't know if I don't even think that would, I don't love the sound of this, I don't need to be that productive.
I went from being a coordinator to manager in like 3 months. So, yeah, like back when I first got on Adderall, and my mom blames my friend for giving it to me, but like this is how it happened. We were going out one night because we were working at this fabulous job and we had corporate credit cards. And she was like, we need to go out to this club. And I was like, oh my God, we have to work in the morning. I can't do it. And she was like, oh, here's this little pill. And I was like, what? And then I wasn't hungry. I had so much energy and I was like, oh my God. And then I got my own prescription and here we are. And then I went from being a specialist to a director in under a year. This sounds like I'm pushing drugs, but it's not. They're legal.
Can we get an Adderall sponsor?
I think what's important to note is that it's not that it gave you a superpower. It's that you were already that person.
Yeah.
But it needed to enable you to be your full potential.
Well, it also helps me focus. So I do have
it's like every sitcom episode.
Well, I mean, like if you have been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, like it is a thing. I just thought it was like a magic trick and that they say this to you because I've seen a lot of kids who...
Have you been diagnosed?
Yeah, I was diagnosed.
Okay.
And my therapist knew that she needed to take a roundabout approach of letting me know that I had it because I wasn't going to believe her. And then once I found out and then I got my prescription, I was just like, once you develop the tools on how to deal with it, your life is better. So we need it.
Nice.
Yeah. Interesting.
I didn't see this going that way, but I like it. And it's you need a prescription though, right?
You do. You do. I mean, you could get it on the street. I don't recommend.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, you never know what's mixed in with it.
Yeah, you don't. I like getting mine from the pharmacy, you know? Yeah, there we go.
I just think I'd be too focused. I think I don't know. I don't know who I'd become. You know what I mean?
Someone better.
I feel like I would just like be less tolerant.
So for me, I'm not on Adderall, but I did stop dating this year completely. And I feel like that's the same because normally I'm like thinking about, oh, does he like me? He hasn't texted me back. And with that gone, I'm like hyper focused.
Right.
And then I went to Santa Fe and I like relaxed a lot. So my nervous system was like super regulated.
Is that New Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I worked like 60-hour weeks for 2 months.
Santa Fe,
I just was
County.
capable of it.
Right?
I wasn't capable of it.
Because you had so much more like space in your thought process.
Yeah.
Like I will obsess about a guy. I will. And I'd be like, because I just like, I like to overanalyze everything. And then next thing you know, the whole day's gone and I've just been thinking about these 2 text messages.
I've never had that problem about focusing on a guy before.
Right. You know what I think? Back in the day, they didn't have Adderall. You know what they had instead?
Ritalin?
No, they had like digging and farming, and you were always doing something. So,
oh no, you sound like RFK Jr. He wants to send everybody with ADHD to work in the fields instead of the immigrants.
No, I don't want to do that. But I'm just saying, you had something because idle time is the devil's workshop. You see?
I went to this elite private school when I was a kid, and it was like
bragging. Okay.
Well, there's a point to this. I went to the school, and so I'd play baseball till 5, and then I would have to study from 5 o'clock to 2 a.m. every single day from 7th grade on.
That's wild.
Yeah, and it was like I would sit there. My mom would bring me food. I wouldn't even get up. I wouldn't go to the bathroom. I would just sit there and stay for 7 hours every night. And you do that long enough, and you just realize, like, fuck, like I can sit through anything. So that's why when I'm writing or when I need something, I could I could sit there for like 5 or 6 hours and just work.
Yeah, someone once told me it's not about what you learn in college. It's about the skill you learn of doing things you don't want to do.
Yeah. I could sit there for 5 hours. Like literally I could sit for 5 hours still to this day after doing it from 7th grade to like 10th grade, 11th grade. And just, I mean, it was hell. It was fucking hell.
I find I can only do that now when I'm on the road, when I have nothing else.
No. Yeah. It was crazy. I would just sit there and work. And like, I was kind of like, I probably had, if I was a kid now, I'd probably have like ADD, but after I did that, it's just like, fuck, I could focus.
So one more question for Ally. If you had to take away one of the hyphens, which one would you take away first?
Graphic design. Immediately.
I see
Immediately. It's not a skill I wanted to learn. When you know it, everybody asks you to use it. Oh, and photography. I'd take both of those away. I feel like they go hand in hand, but I just feel like when you are the person who makes invitations or who makes flyers, everybody comes to you and they're like, oh, it's simple though.
They don't want to pay.
They don't want to pay. They're like, it's simple. It's real simple. And I'm like, how simple is it? Well, I want it to feel aquatic. Okay. And, I want it to feel warm. Okay. I can't speak in feelings, and I'm so technical and I'm rather mean about it. But if I'm mean, that means I love you and I'll do a great job on the project if you're not paying. I mean, I call it my act right price. So no one ever wants to pay it. So you get this attitude. But if you pay the act right price, oh my God, I'm so friendly.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you got to charge people, but, or barter, maybe they give you Adderall.
All right. Ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. Here is the official story. Today's theory is a bit out there. Some internet sleuths believe Taylor Swift isn't just a pop superstar. She's a clone of Xena Shrek. Is that how you say it?
I thought it was Shrek.
Shrek?
I think it's Shrek.
Is it Shrek?
I don't know.
I was watching TikToks before I walked in here.
Schneider.
It's
like
okay.
Rob
She's
Schneider.
a Satanist. You can say it wrong.
Former high priestess of the Church of Satan and
not
daughter of Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. Why? Because they both have blonde hair, red lipstick, and a vibe that says, I could summon a demon and drop a platinum album, your choice.
The idea first surfaced around 2011 when old interviews of Shrek started appearing on YouTube. Then in 2013, BuzzFeed published a tongue-in-cheek article titled Proof That Taylor Swift is Actually a Satanist, and the meme exploded. Reddit, Instagram, and YouTube conspiracy channels joined the party, posting side-by-side comparisons in hashtags like Stop Human Cloning. Even mainstream outlets like HuffPost and Daily Mail covered the madness.
And remember that episode? I don't think you were there, but we were talking about the Church of Satan. And they were not that bad of
Oh, yeah. I remember that episode.
Yeah, they weren't actually. They were like, they were actually a church for to help women get abortions.
Because they don't actually worship Satan.
Heard that. Okay,
kind of just like are liberal.
But
and
the name is
troll.
Church of Satan.
To piss people off.
Yeah, they're trolling.
They're trolling.
Oh, I like
So, for
this.
example, like because it's a church,
yeah,
they could sanction like abortion and stuff. And then if you look at like their like pledges, I mean, remember we looked it up last time, but I think it's like their theories are very.
It's like don't harm animals and stuff like that. It's
it's good. They do good, and they're trolling.
Yeah, they're trolling.
I feel like they need an advocate to tell us this.
But the question is, do they really serve Lucifer?
No, I think no. The Satan is just as a like more.
Some don't, but I do believe the occult is real.
Okay,
and I think that there are probably some Satanists who
are in the church.
Of
course.
shit.
I mean, I almost got into witchcraft, and then I was like, there's so many pieces and tools you need.
You were priced out?
The candles, man, the candles.
Who can afford that shit? How many kinds of sage? Sorry.
So their core beliefs are atheism and self-deification. The Church of Satan is a fundamentally atheist religion. They do not believe in a literal God or a supernatural being called Satan. Mm-hmm. Instead, members are considered the center of their own universe and their own God, in quotes. Satan is a symbol of pride, individualism, and the embrace of human nature. He represents earthly desires and rejection of spiritual pipe dreams and abstinence. Indulgences, not abstinence. Members are encouraged to experience the pleasures of the world, including physical, mental, and emotional gratification, as long as it does not harm others. Individual responsibility and empowerment. The core of their philosophy is self-assertion, self-reliance, personal empowerment. Individuals are fully responsible for their own lives and the consequences of their actions. Critique of traditional morality. They see traditional moral codes as hypocritical and designed to suppress natural human instincts. Instead, they advocate for undefined wisdom and a rejection of conformity. And vengeance. The principle of vengeance, instead of turning the other cheek, is a tenet, suggesting that those who wrong you should face consequences rather than be met with forgiveness. And then these are their statements. Indulgence, satisfaction is prioritized over abstinence. Vital existence, the focus is on earthly life rather than spiritual pursuits. Mm-hmm. Undefined wisdom seeks wisdom without the constraints of religious or moral deceit.
I don't know. They sound better than Scientology.
They're better than Scientology.
They sound better than that. But
I do think that there is one disadvantage to this. Like, I know that they did it out of trolling, but now I feel like there's religious people who look at Satanism and then they use that to define their religion. So if Satanism is like be kind to animals, then they're like, therefore being Christian means hurting animals.
Right.
It's like, hold on, that's not how this works.
Everything you read too sounds like a soundbite. It's like watching like the few clips of Charlie Kirk sounding reasonable and being like, he promoted free speech and all of this when it was like a lot of like hate sort of wrapped up in that. And so all of that sounds good, but no one who is super successful, maybe after they get successful, but no one gets successful practicing pure indulgence.
But they probably don't.
You only get successful through discipline.
So by the way, it's the Satanic Temple is the one that abortion. So that's the consideration of high-profile legal and activist campaign supporting abortion access, which is it frames as a religious right protected by the First Amendment. So they say one's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone, establishes a religious belief in bodily autonomy.
Right. And it all sounds like exactly what a fallen angel would say.
No, or, or a narcissist, right?
Because the whole thing about believing in a higher power is not like proving that it exists or doesn't exist. It's more like understanding that you have limitations. Like you may not have limitations in theory.
No, that's a very Western way.
I know, but what I mean is you can get hit by a car. A stray bullet can hit you. So this idea that you are in full control is just simply not the case. You're in full control of how you react.
But that's the point, though.
I believe that.
Yeah.
But that's not how most people interpret that. Like I think Eastern religions, like Buddhism, says like emotions are like waves. You can't stop them, but you can choose which ones to ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But inherent is the limitation. Like you can't control the waves. You know what I'm saying? But you can control which ones to ride. All that sounds like just someone talking fast, trying to get you to.
But to be clear, Christianity has killed a lot more people than the Church of Satan.
No question. Because those people are not following. They're not really following.
It's also like 40 people in San Francisco.
Right. And I'm also sitting here like, we're getting really into race theory, and I didn't volunteer for this because I did not study. So like, I only did notes on Taylor. I would have brought my Bible. I think I don't know.
We had to sort of talk about.
No. I'm here for it all. I'm like, don't look for Ally to comment. Anyway,
fans pointed to Swift's serpentine imagery, gothic aesthetics, and uncanny resemblance to Shriek, as proof of her occult origins.
Let's take a look. Do these two look alike? We'll post an image on our socials and you can tell us if they look alike. What do you guys think? Do they actually look alike?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But like, here's my thing though, right? Because I feel like we all look like woodland creatures. And so like, no, like just put it in perspective, right? Like I'm a chipmunk / bear. So if you have a bear nose.
Wait, what is it? Wait.
What?
Oh, I do see it though. I do have a little bear nose.
Thank you. Right? It's not full chipmunk, but it's like.
What do I look like? Don't tell me, but I've heard bird.
No, that's rude. I'm not giving bird. I've only called someone a possum once, but I just couldn't.
Oh, that's mean.
I just couldn't find any other rodent that like.
Capybara.
Oh,
that's a rodent.
That is.
It's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute. I have given someone baboon before, but I was like, it's so spot on, and it's not to be mean.
Is it how they look or the energy?
It's your features, right? We all look like woodland features, right? Like, so my theory is like you want to mate within your species, right? Because I'm like, I interracially date, right? So this doesn't apply to your race. This just applies to your features. Because I don't want ugly babies. So like I look like chipmunk / bear. I'm not going to go mate with like a snake or a fish.
Wait, do me. What do I look like?
Who has a snake? Who has a snake?
I have my first answer and my second answer.
Okay,
what celebrity looks like a snake or fish?
There are some fishes out there. Okay, Jonathan Majors, fish.
Okay, who cares about these other people? Me.
Dead.
Let's go back to me.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I look like?
Okay, so like
you could be mean. I don't care.
No, we're not mean. But I'm saying like a knee-jerk reaction, right? We're definitely going on the bear side, just a little bit, right? Bear. We're definitely going bear. And then like if we were to get more specific, only because of the beard, you would immediately go with koala, right? So like we don't have to do a koala,
I could see koala.
But like because like it's like the adorableness, but like the cheekbones to me, like I just feel like they're like raised. But like I feel like it's I feel like you're like bear cub, like just before you get.
What is Dwayne?
Is there an app you can put yourself in? Because I have no idea.
Yeah, what's Dwayne? Do Dwayne.
I feel like
very angular.
No, you can't do it. She has to do it.
Okay.
No.
I won't be offended.
I didn't. No one ever asked me if I can go around the table.
You're a vagina.
Oh my god.
Is it a whipping animal? Beaver. You could say beaver.
Oh my god, beaver works. Beaver works. Not the tail of the beaver.
Is
like
a dog a woodland animal or?
No, we can do dogs. What breed?
I don't know. I once saw this dog. I'm not good with the breeds, but I was at in the Beverly Center once, and there's a dog store in there, and I saw this dog that looked like me. And I was like, yo, this
that must have been a long time
ago. Why am I
ago.
thinking of Frenchie? I don't know why, but I'm thinking Frenchie.
Oh.
I'm thinking...
Because there's like a squareness to your face.
Yeah, not Lassie.
A collie?
Not a collie. Like one of the ones that have like a brown...
Wow.
You know, like...
Let's just call you a beaver.
Yeah. Maybe beaver. I don't know. But she was going to go with something else. I think you said beaver, and then she stopped at beaver.
Anyway.
Okay, I actually pulled up Xena Shrek talking in case we want to hear her voice.
Yeah.
I just want to see if she sounds like her. So hold on. Let me find it. Okay. Guys are just talking over her. Hold on.
Wait. First, let's talk about just do they look like?
Okay, so like my bad. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
So like we all can fit under like certain categories, right? They do have the similar lip shapes, but like if I had her lip shape, I would wear my lipstick like that too, because I was seeing stuff online about like the way that they wear their lipstick. But I'm like, they have similar face features, right? Because like we've seen doppelgangers like time and time again. Like there's a lot of Asian actors that I feel like resemble a lot of like Western actors, right? And so like you could just put the two, like I've seen like side by side, right? So like if I have hooded eyes, I'm going to do a certain kind of eyelid. If I have tiny little lemon eyes like my eyes, right. I can't use all that eyeshadow.
Right.
Sorry, that's a girl thing if you care.
No, I get it. Like some of it is just a general overall aesthetic as opposed to them being like true doppelgangers.
Yeah.
But there's another thing that we're not covering. I was in my research, there's a commercial from like 1979 or something. 8 years before she was born. And this woman looks just like Taylor Swift. Now they found her. It's not her, but I mean, just like we should maybe pull it up. But it's a commercial of some sort. It's probably still on my laptop because I was watching it. So maybe she just has a common face. I don't know.
Did you guys also hear the theory about her and Xena? They were saying that Xena gave up her position of the church in 1989. And what was Taylor's album?
1989.
Yeah. So like maybe I was like, but why would she give up her post so early?
She was born or something like that.
But it was like it's the same. Like I don't know.
Okay, I got to the place where it's a clip of her talking. Okay, we ready to listen to her voice?
Yeah.
We feel we are our own gods. We feel that whatever God or devil we want to believe in comes from
it don't sound alike.
In the same way that we feel that...
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Taylor.
Not at all.
So when I was looking at this picture, I was thinking, I worry that I have white blindness sometimes. That I don't hang out with a ton of Caucasian people. I do have Caucasian friends though.
Yeah.
But like if they're any other color, then I have much more friends in those other colors. So when I looked at them, I was wondering, I kind of worried that it's like the white blindness thing.
But white people are the ones saying it.
So
that's true.
I feel like
if I go face feature by face feature, they both have small kind of almond eyes. They both have that same kind of upturned nose that's also like straight. So it's not, there's a lot of types of like little upturned noses. Like it could be like a kind of little like roundedness on the end.
But I also feel like, and this is rude to say, I'm not a Swiftie, but I just have to throw this fact out there. I think this picture is after she got her nose job done, so I don't think we're judging this correctly.
I didn't know she had a nose job.
I didn't know she had a nose job.
Oh, you guys don't look at the pictures? Okay, so I get lost on those two rabbit hole. Oh my God. But yeah, like if you look at her nose prior to when she came out like with that guitar song where like Tears on My Guitar or whatever that is, her nose is slightly different. Now this could be if she didn't get her work done, don't come after me, don't kill me, right? She just contours different, but there is a difference in her nose shape. So I wonder, I think maybe she put all three pictures
I could
side
see
by
it because
side.
sometimes I think about Taylor and I'm like, she's just too perfect.
So maybe she got her nose to look like this woman. maybe she went in with a picture of her. Like, can you give me?
Can I look like
at
her?
a barbershop? They have the haircuts you can pick. You know,
yeah.
They do
or
have
like
very similar.
At car repair shops, they put pictures on the wall.
Right.
They do have very similar jawlines too. Jawlines, cheekbones. I think Taylor's cheekbones are slightly more prominent, and then her jaw is like ever so slightly more narrow versus Xena's is slightly more square, but it's subtle. Also, Xena's skin tone looks like it has more pink, like it looks like she's cool, and Taylor's more warm, but also it could just be the pixtures. But from the other pictures of her, I think like...
Yeah, I think this is like fresh off the beach because she loves the beach. Xena doesn't look like she looks like she likes cold places.
She does. But no, looking Taylor up, she does seem to have more of a warm undertone in her skin. Like across many of her pictures. She's not a cool.
I feel like Xena could get there, but I really don't think she goes near the water in the summer.
Yeah, I agree. She probably just stays in caves.
I think so. I think like she's the type like, oh my God, I found a new bat cave, like tide pools, you know?
Wow. What did she do to you?
Oh, no, I meant that as a compliment.
Oh, okay.
I support her in her satany.
I'm just obsessed with, I got to find an app that'll tell me what woodland animal. Right?
That's my most exciting moment I've ever had.
That bear, no, that's good.
Yeah, the bear is a good one.
Well, we landed, koala bear, is that what we landed?
I think she said polar bear, ferocious polar bear.
Oh, polar bear, okay.
I'm just kidding. As long as it's not panda bears.
No, I knew better.
Next season, we're going to do an episode, Are Pandas Real?
Wait, what?
First mention of a panda in Chinese writing was in like the 1860s, 1870s. It was really late, and like Chinese writing is like
it goes so far back. It goes really far back. And the fact
that everyone's like, well, not even the early 1900s.
So what was that to San Diego Zoo?
So they think that those are all fake. Like all the pandas are
like
fake,
they were made,
that they were created.
But then what are they mixed with?
I don't know. But that like the pandas, like, so if
with a real low libido.
If they had a panda, they would have like had a pandas from like, you know, like centuries ago, right? Because Chinese culture is thousands of years old, and why didn't they mention it? But anyway, and then there was those stories in China where they dressed up dogs as pandas and stuff, and people.
I did not notice that. No, because like my favorite dynasty is the Tang dynasty. So like,
your favorite dynasty.
Oh my God, I told you we can go down.
That's my favorite dynasty too.
No, for real. Like that's when they have all the money, and I just love the clothes and the hair. Because like, anyway. All
right, Kat.
Meanwhile, y'all are talking. I'm going through the did Taylor Swift get a nose job rabbit hole over here.
Wait, did you find?
I think she did.
You see the before and after, right?
But also, she just grew up. Like she's just was a child.
You can grow into your nose, right? Because
Yeah.
I used to have a gap, and my sister still has hers, and I grew into mine. So like, I don't know how you grow out of the like a gap in my teeth.
Oh,
so I used
gap
to
in
have,
the teeth.
I used to have a gap in my teeth, and it closed, right? But my sisters never did. I feel like Taylor's hump in her nose slightly disappeared over time,
It's
right?
tough, but why would you get a surgery and make it look just like 10% different?
I think she.
I want a
it was,
rhinoplasty,
like wider,
you know?
or that it got smaller.
No,
I just want
I'll probably need it.
I just want a little rhinoplasty, just a little bow.
I mean, I had to get a penis reduction surgery.
You can
So.
go all the way.
What?
Yeah, I remember.
You guys are really open here.
Right, because he said he had
Not me.
learned from mine. That's how he was able to do yours.
I found out it wasn't painful. And Kat got her penis reduction surgery too. So.
I'm dead.
There are lots of problems with this theory, though. Number one being that Shrek is alive.
Yeah.
You can't be reincarnated. And also, Taylor has repeatedly said she's a Christian. I mean, a lot of people do, so it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm into crystals, but I'm Christian and spiritual. Like, I do believe that, like, Jesus is real, God is real, right? All of that. But,
I mean,
like,
Christian crystals, is, not too far.
You know?
Okay.
It's time to put on our thinking caps. Is Taylor Swift really a clone of a satanic princess? When we return, we'll settle this once and for all and figure out what really maybe happened.
Now that we've reviewed the evidence, let's give our theories. Who wants to go first? I have a theory, but you want me to go? You want to go, Dwayne?
You go, because I'm still sort of formulating mine.
So she's cloned. I'm just going to say that. She's been cloned.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
There's lots of versions. And it's all really to suppress the Asians. Because the original clone, Taylor Swift, was Asian.
I'm dead.
Okay. And then they're like, we can't really advertise this Asian American woman. This is before Asians were popular. Like K-pop, right? Before K-pop and all that. They're just like, she's too. So then they cloned her. And then, when you just start cloning things, you start getting copies and copies of things, and they become whiter and whiter and whiter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
They become whiter and white. So the original was Asian.
And then they copied her, and then
Can
her
we
skin.
discuss
So in this
this?
world, you lose some. I don't want to say quality, but you lose something on each time.
Like a
You
photocopy.
become less Asian every time you get
Each time you step on it.
Well, they photocopied a photocopy of a photocopy of, and then you just start slowly losing the Asian features.
Interesting. Did the music change as well?
Yeah, everything changed. She was like a little bit more R&B before.
Oh.
Right. And then
I feel like this theory has no legs.
Yeah.
This is a stretch. Even for you, Koji.
Yeah.
This is a stretch.
I was like, why wouldn't they just start with her being white? I just like...
No.
What would the purpose be, really?
The original version, like the original Taylor Swift was actually Asian, but then they didn't want her to be, she couldn't be Asian.
Right. She was actually called Taylor Swiftaroo.
Okay, so I don't even think we need to talk about the rest of the theories. I mean, it's time for us to...
I have a theory and I want to share it.
God.
My theory is that Xena is Taylor's mom.
Oh.
Duh. If they're still alive and they look alike.
She doesn't want to claim her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but they
not
said
publicly.
on some website, they said they're not related. But ironically enough, Taylor Swift is related to her stepmother because they're both descendants of people who were on the Mayflower.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. The Mayflower.
Yeah.
They go back.
Mm.
They
Okay.
are the kind of white that Donald
Like,
Trump's
you
people
can
would
find the
leave
name
here.
in the book.
That doesn't sound Asian to me, but okay.
That's
go ahead.
uncut, raw and uncut. Yeah. So I like that theory. So
Yeah,
she's
I
her
think
mom, but she's
it's
kind of
her
kept
mom.
it under.
They kept it under wraps, but she's like, I want my daughter to succeed. So, like,
And how
make
about the person who
sacrifices.
she thinks is her mom? Her dad is like a VP at Merrill Lynch or something like that. I don't know who her mom is. Taylor Swift I'm talking about.
Duh. Nobody knows who her mom is.
No. We just know that she loves her mom and her
So
mom's
it's like a
cool.
Superman thing. Like she
Yeah.
was just a
No one's
baby
ever
in a
seen her
basket.
mom.
We could
Just
make
raised
our theories that the original Church of Satan woman was Asian too.
Oh
Then
my
we could have the
God.
same theory. See,
Where are you going
That's
with
true.
this?
Okay,
What?
here's my theory.
Everyone's Asian.
I mean, I'm always down to make everything Asian, but
Well,
like...
everything's aliens, and then all aliens are Asian. And
It
that's
always-
really how
that-
Koji goes.
It always comes back to that,
okay,
yes.
just think about it. We could do two. We could have 2 points here. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so you said something about woodland animals earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Features. And then there's a saying, which maybe you've heard before, if you feed them, they'll favor you, right? That means that's a country saying, so like meaning like you meet a girl who has a son, and when you meet her, the son is like 1 year old, right? But his father's out of the picture. You raise him. As he comes up, he'll look like you because you've been the one feeding him. So if you feed them, they'll favor you.
Like from the breast or just...
No, just because they grow up with you and then they just take on.
I was thinking
Your
about
mannerisms.
So
mannerisms.
she fed her?
Huh?
Are you saying that Xena fed Taylor?
No, I like you're asking the right questions.
Oh, my bad. That's where my mind was going.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the actress who was in that commercial, who looks just like, if you look it up, Taylor Swift, this Xena lady, I think that if you, and you know, not to shit on Taylor, but if you serve a certain situation, you feed evil, evil feeds you, maybe that's just the look you get. You know, like if you just, you know what I'm saying? So I think
our faces, if y'all saw our faces right now, continue.
Their faces morph into that look because that's the look of
Satan.
sort of like, not Satan, but sort of like, let's say Satan's side chick. Like that's the look of like a certain type of
This
evil.
is a stretch.
And so they don't look alike. When they were born, they probably didn't look exactly like, you know, they were born at different times. But over time, their face contorts to what is the sort of
Oh, so if
archetype
they
for
both
evil.
made like a deal with the devil, then that's why they're both looking like the same. God, I was.
I don't know. I hope that's what it is because
Speaking right
you
now.
lost
Yeah,
me.
that's it. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's-
But not that-
oh.
it doesn't even have to be a deal that you've really made. It's just sort of like once you start serving evil,
Oh.
your face just sort of.
I mean, so what evil
contorts
do
to
I
that.
have to serve to get here? Because I want to know who she's praying to. I'm just for research. That's it.
Right. It's like everyone in Hollywood has the same face. I know that some of that is plastic surgery, but you know, Ozempic face. You know, it's just there's something about a face is.
See, that's the
can-
ones who
can
aren't
contort.
taking collagen though. Because let me tell you, if you just take a little bit of collagen and
Like chicken skin or just like a collagen pill?
No,
Like,
like
they have
like
collagen powder. You can put coffee,
liquid
put it in
collagen.
there.
Sorry, I'm on that
Interesting.
journey, you know,
Right.
but like yeah, just
Do
yeah.
you feel like it's made a difference?
So if you do Adderall, collagen, and Ozempic, it's up, right?
No,
I mean,
seriously.
it's down, but you know what I mean.
I mean, if I got rid of the weed smoking, I think I would be smaller. But like,
Is it the munchies?
so yeah, because like
Oh.
the weed helps you smoke past where the Ozempic is supposed to stop you, and so you get really nauseous on it all the time. And I was like, oh my god, weed fixes it. But then I was like, wait, I'm still eating. Damn it. And so we're here. But yeah, anyway. If you guys ever want to know, DM me.
Interesting.
Mhm.
But see, I don't know if that makes sense.
I thought it was more like you're saying like a dog owner for whatever reason, the dog and the human start to look alike.
It's like that, right? So they're both looking like their master or what their master thinks a woman should look like.
But who's the master here?
Satan.
Yeah. Okay. So we're saying
Which then you look at someone like Marilyn Monroe, and now we're getting somewhere. It's all these
Did she worship
long
Satan?
bombshells. No, but maybe.
She you can do someone's bidding without worshiping.
She did die
them
mysteriously.
Well. She did.
At the same age as Jesus.
All right, well, what's your theory?
If I'm being honest, I just think like the Beehive is just bored and has nothing to do but to make up theories about Taylor.
I like this. So this is the Beehive. I didn't think about that.
I mean, because I'm also a part of it. So like if I wanted, like also I supported what Kanye did at the VMAs. Don't tell anybody. But I mean
you mean MAGA Kanye?
No, That's pre. That was pre. We all know that was pre. That was still when Jay-Z was still messing with him. But no, like I feel like everything that's happened with Taylor and just like her ascending to where she is now, I just feel like it's been like certain steps, right? And she's a part of like that big media machine. And so like, what are we all left to do if you can't touch it? Because all of us are in entertainment, right? So some of us also have like ties of just like to know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like when she gave out, like when everyone heard that she gave out bonuses to some people on her tour, right? Because as a tax write-off, so she wouldn't have to pay more taxes. Little do you know, there's a certain threshold you had to meet to also get that money, right? Not everyone got that. But I just feel like when there's so much time on our hands and we're bored with nothing to do, of course she looks like this Satan princess.
So when you say we're bored, you mean the Beehive or just anyone?
The Beehive and anyone. I think anyone, really. I just think like it's just because she's so perfect looking. You just have nothing but time to dissect her.
Honestly, she really is perfect looking.
Yeah.
Like, even her legs are just, like, lanky, long legs.
Everything. And then, like, she might have all these insecurities, but we're just sitting over here like, nope, the hair.
Right.
All of it's in place. When she's over here like, I told you I wanted a side swoop.
But that's another thing. Like, one of the 10 Commandments is, like, no false idols. Don't worship anyone who's not God, right? So when you have something that's
unless
so
it's
perfect,
Beyonce.
right? Either one of those things, when you
or Tupac,
you just feel like if you're team them, if you're team Beehive or Swiftie, it's fine. But if you're not, you're like, this seems a little, you know what I mean? It's like watching, no disrespect, but watching the Kirk funeral, where you're like, this just seems there's something.
Yeah, I mean,
where if you were one of them, you probably were like inspired, but not being one of them, it just felt off.
It is interesting what you're saying though, because it got me to thinking that like when we're all, I think, probably around the same age, except for Kat, who's like 20 years younger than me.
What?
But
no, Ally too.
Ally, okay,
I was like,
you guys are both 20 years younger than us. But like, but when we were kids, Dwayne, I'm just talking to Dwayne now.
Yes.
Like there was a lot of huge stars. Right, like the media machine would make huge stars, and I think there's a lot less huge stars. And Taylor Swift is one of the few that you could be like 100 years old.
She was like one of the last
but
ones before
she's
social
like
media
infinite.
really
but
took off.
And this just takes nothing away from her talent. I'm not saying she's not talented, but she's just as manufactured as those other stars too.
But it's weird that they don't make them I mean, it's one. I was just having a meeting with somebody. Like if you look at all my movies, it's like Mel Gibson, Samuel Jackson, Mickey Rourke, like these are all stars of like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and they're just not making those kinds of stars. I mean, the media's not making, but Taylor Swift is
who hosts SNL. Half the time I don't even know the person.
Yeah,
I think you all just old. I think that's why you don't know.
No, but before you'd have a star, and then you could like make a movie just around that star, and then it'd be like in every theater because there's only 5 movies that came out that month.
Things are more fragmented now.
Yeah,
but we also didn't have as many categories.
Right.
Yes, correct.
We have influencer, we have celebrity, we also have like I was watching this interview that Matthew McConaughey did, right? Like technically, if you think about it, if he would have started his career maybe 20 years prior than what he did, he would be huge. But I feel like he would have stayed in that rom-com lane versus taking the risk that he took to go dramatic.
Yeah.
And so because you can't really branch out. So where we are with like just our access to fame and to get there, like the guy who streams with all like the celebrities now, who's that one dude with the dreads, that black guy who's like super huge. Do you know what I'm talking about? Kevin Hart's on his stream, like Kim Kardashian,
I don't
everybody.
know this guy. I'm thinking of the hot wings guy though.
Oh,
Hot Ones.
I'm dead. Hot Ones. I love Hot Ones. But I can't remember his name. I think it's Kai or something, but he's really huge, right? But he's considered like a superstar celebrity. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like Taylor is last of like that ilk. Like I feel like Ariana Grande came a little bit after that.
But she's still not as big though.
She's still not as big, but she had that machine.
But they're very niche. And I think like you guys proved it because like the fact that there's people you haven't heard and they're on SNL, but in the day, it wouldn't matter what age you were. You would know who Robert De Niro was.
Yes, correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's fragmented.
Or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everyone's like...
Everyone knows.
Like,
So when something is that sort of ubiquitous, it's maybe now, maybe it felt natural then. There seems to be something unnatural about it. So I think that's why people come up with these theories. But I love the Beyonce thing because I like, that means that Swifties are kind of like, they take the high road more than...
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. No,
don't say anything bad about...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's rephrase because I'm part of the hive. I was using that as an analogy. I wasn't saying that we actually have the time to do this because we don't care because it's Beyonce. What? But like, I'm saying like in general, like people have nothing but time to come up with these things. Like I've also seen it like just with Asian culture, like. Before there was Instagram and before there was Facebook and stuff like that, there was already apps like that in Asia, right? Where they would go ham and crazy over celebrities and talk things and like it would just like you could crush a celebrity in one day if they found out you had a drug habit, right? And then like we get social media in the West, but like they had that already. There was like other apps that it was called, right? And I feel like people like there really just are trolls out there with nothing to do.
Oh no, I remember.
And like people would just do that to them. Like they would just be like,
Absolutely.
I have this theory or I saw blah, blah, blah. And if you get people on it, they will crush it.
I remember these two guys talking about some rapper and literally one said, oh, he has some disease or something. And the other one goes, oh no, that was my rumor. Like literally, like I started that rumor. And back in the day, it would be like the Beastie Boys. Well, one is really dead now, but it would be like the Beastie Boys died or such and such is on drugs. And it would but it would take months to like work its way through.
Hey, is Morgan Freeman still alive? I feel like that's one where they're always like,
is Tupac alive?
Is
Biggie alive? Are they on an island?
Well, it's time for us to pick the unofficial, official story, one that will answer this question once and for all. So, which theory do we want to go with today?
Can we just call him Asian, please?
I'm dead. I honestly, let's say, like, the most creative theory, the most creative.
It's the Asian one.
It is the Asian clone one. I will give it to you. Now, it is the most unlikely, but I will give you plus 10 points for the creativity.
Are you going to vote? Just say you're going to vote for it. It's fine.
Yeah, I vote for it.
Oh, there you go.
I can't. It was really creative.
Okay, I just need one more.
Too far out there.
I just need one more.
Oh,
hey,
boy.
Dwayne, why don't you vote for mine?
I'm voting for my own.
Well, she's voting for this woman as her mom.
Yeah.
See, I would vote for yours, Ally, but you won't pin it to Beehive. You're just saying like,
how dare you?
General,
I can never say this.
Everyone's a little bit,
just vote.
Everyone's restless.
Vote for yours.
You see me trying to walk it back.
If you vote for yours, then I win.
Right, because you're going to vote for yours.
Yeah, I'm voting for mine.
But see, that's why I'm going to vote for Kat.
Oh, it's a tie.
That's hilarious.
And plus, Kat won last time, and I, just to be arbitrary and to be contrarian, I didn't vote for hers.
I think this is racist.
She was going to win anyway.
This is racism. This is textbook racism right here.
Well, it's just, you're just saying it's like photocopies that
it's
just
but they do invent a lot of things and like they really are good at manufacturing. They got labs, you know, like I don't know. I'm just thinking I'm adding the science to it.
We're really smart.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. All right.
So do we have to? Is there some? Do we have a mechanism for a tie?
We're both
just a tie?
They're both
a tie.
Both theories are right. Okay, that's what we say now.
Okay. And that's the official story. We'll take another break and we'll come back and ask a few more Taylor Swift conspiracy questions.
There are tons of Taylor Swift conspiracies. Let's do a quick yay or nay on whether you believe they could be real. So, she only carries empty purses. A very important Taylor Swift iconic forearm purse pose has sparked theories that her bags are empty as they are effortlessly chic. Yay or nay?
I think there's a quarter in there.
I say, well, it depends on where her phone is, but nowadays you only need your phone, so I say yay.
I'd say nay, because you want your phone and you want your lipstick.
But she has someone else carrying it all, I think.
Yeah. Interns.
She's I don't know. She's a country girl too. I feel like I will give her like just a little bit of humility. I say she has something in there. I think it's a candy bar or a quarter.
Like in case her blood sugar gets a little low or something like that?
I think it's like a candy bar, a chapstick, and a tampon.
Or Coke. I don't know.
All right. She has no belly button. Taylor Swift's love of high-waisted fashion sparked a bizarre internet theory that she lacked a belly button until she casually debunked it with a bikini pic and a wink to the Photoshop crowd. Nay or nay? Do we think she has a belly button?
I think it's an any.
She has no belly. Oh,
I think she does. What would be the implication of not having one? What would that mean?
She's Asian.
I'm dead.
No, I mean like you're like weren't born, right?
So, so I say nay. She does have a belly button.
Yeah, nay.
Oh wait, my bad. Yeah, nay. She does have a belly button.
I say she has a belly button. So whatever.
I say she doesn't.
This is like a proposition. You don't know what you Am I voting yes on 50? What's going on?
She has an evil twin who lives in Japan. This theory serves up a full combo meal of internet absurdity, claiming Taylor Swift's exiled her burger-loving evil twin to Japan, as proven by a McDonald's ad and her own cheeseburger-fueled songwriting habits. It's obviously a yay.
Cheeseburger-fueled songwriting habits.
See, this goes back to my theory. Like, this is another chick that looks like her, right? That's because this evil twin isn't Asian. It's just evil twin that lives in Japan, right?
She's Asian. That's what I'm reading.
I'm going to say nay just to be mean to Koji. I'm going to crap all over your Asian dreams.
I'm going to say yay on this one. I'm going to say yay.
Yeah, we're just going to come back to reality. Nay.
All right. She's actually named Becky. This is hilarious. In classic Tumblr fashion, a 2012 post claiming a photo of young...
That girl looked just like her too, but go ahead.
Claiming a photo of young Taylor Swift was actually a girl named Becky who died of a drug overdose, sparked a viral inside joke. One Swift herself embraced by wearing a "No, it's Becky" shirt, immortalizing Becky in pop culture lore. Yay or nay?
Nay.
I'm going to say yay only because she wore the shirt. I think it's one of these hiding in plain sight kind of things.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm going yay. Did you find the picture?
Oh my God. That looks just like her.
Let's see.
Holy wow. Like, it's so much
Even
so
more
that I
than
was
the,
like, that
the-
can't
the-
possibly be Becky.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't look anything like her.
Wow.
Does that look
That's
like her?
like
That looks
identical.
like her.
That does?
It's pre-nose job. That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
It looks
it's
like her.
Free
close.
nose
Not
job.
as the girl in the commercial looks exactly like
And mind
her.
you, if she's never had one, I've just got to say, I don't know who
Here, look,
How
here's
did you
another
structure
picture.
that?
It's kind of the same
Yeah.
picture, but different, bigger.
But that looks like it could have been photoshopped, right?
I mean, anything could be photoshopped, but yeah, I think it's her. Yep, she's Becky.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a member of the Illuminati in true A-list fashion. Taylor Swift's obsession with the number 13 tattooed across her career milestones, and even her hand has fueled conspiracy theorists' claim that she's a proud member of the Illuminati's numerology club.
No, she is not in the Illuminati. She's in MS-13.
That's funny.
That's so funny. Okay, but like, everyone always like, yes, I do think all of them are in the Illuminati. But just a question though, like, because why do we say like, oh, they're in the Illuminati? Because they repeat certain things like Beyonce and like a lot of the stuff she likes to say, right? But like, Koji, what's a common... I forget the $5 word, what this word is. But anyway, what's something common that you put in your films and your writing? Because you will put something like that's like it's a reoccurring theme.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
There we go. What's a reoccurring theme that you put in your own writing?
Mine is any character I like is smoking a cigarette. Because I think people who smoke cigarettes are cool, even though I don't smoke cigarettes. But I bought into the idea as a child that smoking cigarettes made you cool.
Yeah.
So every time I like a character, they smoke.
Oh, okay. Wait, Kat, same thing for you. What's a recurring thing you put in your stand-up?
I have a tick where I always go like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
okay.
Mhm.
Like, so that, it's not on purpose. I really don't want to do that. I want to cancel that out. But
it's your tick.
it's the tick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys.
right.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, in writing, if I write like a sitcom episode, I don't know. I always like to end the episode. I have to like fight not to. I like to end the episode with everyone going out to eat. I don't know why. Just like something happened, boom, it was resolved. Hey guys, let's go out to eat, And I'm not even that guy in real life, but something about like, I just think all the characters should like be together at the end, like physically be together. And stand-up wise, there's a lot of analogies. I do like saying something that I don't believe and then proving, like saying like I'll say white people are the best dancers. And then everyone's like, what? Then I'm proving that they are, but then it's just a joke. And at the end, they're not. You know what I mean? So I like doing that kind of a bait and switch kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Any kind of like comparison, that like a ridiculous comparison of things. I like doing that as well.
I think I always talk about religion. That's my go-to. I think that's my
Interesting.
signature. It's too real.
Yeah.
It's real now.
By the way, this is the girl. This is the 1970s commercial of the woman that looks like her.
Oh, that looks.
Oh my
more-
God, that also looks like her.
It does.
That looks more like her than that picture of Becky.
Yeah.
You guys, I
That's
think
bananas.
Taylor Swift is a time traveler like Nicolas Cage.
I'm dead. You know what? what, you know what. I'm always here for the Nicolas Cage stories.
I think, okay, also, I don't know if you guys have played World of Warcraft, but there is one type of character that's like it's a mage, and one of their powers is that they can like clone themselves. So here's a new theory.
Oh.
What if Xena Shrek is Taylor Swift, but she managed to like not clone, like, well, I guess clone is the right word. It's like she projects into another body.
Oh, she astro projecting?
Yeah, like astro projecting into another like physical body. Like it is her, but it's like young her in having a completely different life.
With a dad that wasn't the leader of the Church of Satan.
Well, you know, he's a billionaire, and there's no
I mean, you don't know what Fountain of Youth they found or what El Dorado tour they went on with all that money.
No, but also the point is that like she might feel wrong that her life was so like put in a path. I mean, when your dad's the leader of the Church of Satan, you have a path. But maybe she's like, I don't want to be on that path. And
I want to
be Taylor Swift is the version of like the path that was like more normal.
Her alter ego.
Yeah, like a normal path of a normal girl who could and grew up to be big things.
I could only wish that people would have a podcast talking about me like this. Oh my God.
By the way, I did a show in the middle of nowhere. No disrespect to middle of nowhere, but it was somewhere in Illinois, like maybe 3 hours from Chicago, right? And a little theater, it was nice. It was,
you said this last episode.
Yeah, because there's this Taylor Swift impersonator who's like filling up theaters.
Oh yeah,
like 5,000 seat theaters.
Does she look like Taylor?
I don't remember. I think she's just blonde. I don't think she looks like exactly like her, but she's doing her songs. And people are going screaming, you know, if you can't afford Taylor, if she doesn't come to your town. This girl is making like probably a few million a year doing this.
Oh my God.
Well, you know who else is doing other people's songs?
Who?
Is Taylor Swift is doing other people's
That's
songs.
Funny, right.
Oh my God.
Can
we just talk about the album real quick? Because that was part of my notes and I wrote this on a card for a reason. Let me tell you. So this is another theory that I came across with just a few of her fans. They were like, is she purposely writing awful music so that way we won't care about her anymore so she can go off and live her life and have her family?
I like that theory.
Interesting theory. I have another one.
That'd be the only way to get out of the Illuminati. But go ahead.
Okay. But like, I hope, like, put on your hats for this one. There are several songs on the album that are basically almost carbon copies of other pop songs. The specific two biggest culprits are Life of a Showgirl and Opalite.
Mm-hmm.
So Opalite is a copy of Circles by Post Malone.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then Life of a Showgirl is a very close copy of Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Oh. But here's the connection that made me think this isn't just like random incompetence.
Yeah.
This is on purpose. Because if you look at the lyrics to Cool by the Jonas Brothers, it references Post Malone. It's an Easter egg. Okay, now let's take another step back. All right. So Opalite is about the happiness of the new relationship.
I'm glad I do have my hat on because my mind is blown.
Then if you listen to the lyrics of Circles is actually about a turbulent, like on and off toxic relationship. I think she's trying to tell us that her relationship with Travis is actually toxic. It's not all it's cracked up to be. And then if you combine that with the fact that she has a song called Elizabeth Taylor, she's trying to tell us.
Oh my God. And I am like a Liz Taylor fan. What?
Yeah,
she knows right in front of our eyes.
Like,
you guys, are you listening? This makes more sense than the alien Asian clone. Like, what? Okay.
And so all of these copycat songs, they're each a message. She knows full well that she just made a bunch of songs that sound like other songs. It is by design. Nothing Taylor does.
She did that so that we would also keep talking about it too.
Those other songs were popular, and so sonically, she's like, people like what sounds familiar.
Okay.
No, but she doesn't do that. Like, that's not a thing she does. Like, she's written like hundreds of songs.
But here's the thing, though. I did see someone who's a violinist who went to music school, like, because you guys sent me the script like just a few hours before, and I did my research, and I cared before I came here.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. And so when I was doing my research on like just theories I typed in TikTok, Taylor Swift conspiracy, I was like, I'm going to come up with the best ones. But another one that I wasn't going to bring up, she went to music school, and she said the reason why we're attracted to her music is because of the runs that she puts in it. So like she'll do like certain things like with these E and whatever. You have to watch the video. But like they're saying that it like will
like Bulgarian chants.
It's like it's all to generate a response from you, because just like if you think about it, certain songs that have that cadence of what she does, because I don't like her music at all. I think it's very simple. I didn't think she got great with songwriting until Blank Spaces. That was the first time I heard something that didn't sound, I love him, he loves me, and we rhyme with the word blue. I don't know, but like it just made more sense. When she said that, because I was like, her music is very catchy, right? There's nothing to it. It's like Britney Spears, rinse and repeat, you know?
It's very effortless, but I do see something, like there is a similar pattern in a lot of it. There's like an ethereal quality to it. And like, no shade, but shade also. I listened to the whole album in like one sitting, and I didn't realize that they were separate songs.
It's like a house music.
It's over.
Like now,
but she does have like a certain like vibe throughout all.
Yeah.
of it.
Ally, quick question. This is gonna. When you take Adderall, right?
Yeah.
Do you talk faster or slower?
You're so funny. I do talk much faster than this.
Faster than this?
Much faster, but
I
like
get some Adderall. I want to see this.
I'm telling you, when I tell you when I'm on it, you're like, I get so much done, and my teeth are like the whitest they've ever been because I brush my teeth like 6 times a day on Adderall. But like, it is like, yeah, it's just a difference because I have a hard time focusing a lot, and so like, especially with procrastination, so it'll just ring it all in. But yeah, like, oh, my Taylor ideas, they would go even more far. They would have killed.
Man, we should have
got it.
You gotta listen to all the Taylor songs. I'll show you.
You're next.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ally, for coming on with us. Please let us know where people can follow you.
Oh, thank you guys. I've had a really great blast on the show. You guys are super awesome, and I'm not just saying that. You can follow me on Instagram at That's Ally. You can also follow me on TikTok as That's Ally Comedy, where I did start a Asian male and Black female TikTok, and then I found out that my partner was on coke, and so I ended that. But yeah, I'm on there too.
He was on coke. I mean, you know.
Oh my God, it was so great. I had this brilliant idea. I was like, I'm gonna go TikTok famous, and I was like, what's the best way, right? Asian Black love.
And he's on coke. That's unfortunate.
And we blew up. Bumble reached out in 2 weeks.
OH, right?
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we blew.
Who reached out? You said
Bumble. Like we were getting deals, and then I realized he was stealing my Adderall, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then that's when I realized what he looked like off coke. And then my friend was like, "How did you not even know?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, girl. I'm not around people on coke. How do you just see that?" Anyway, I feel like I really brought a lot of subjects to today. Anyway.
So coke was a deal stopper, a deal breaker. So
also
not the drinking coke, just to be clear.
No, not the yeah, but also like the voodoo and him being into Nigerian Yoruba.
You just opened up a whole other door.
We truly appreciate your support and enthusiasm for our quirky, mysterious, and fun-filled journey. Your curiosity and engagement make this podcast a joy to create. Stay tuned for more intriguing stories, and remember to share, subscribe, and leave a review. Until next time, keep wondering and stay unofficially official.
In the next episode, we'll be asking the question, is the Jersey Devil haunting South Jersey? Or is the Jersey Devil my ex-boyfriend? Who's to say?
Oh, hey, we hit the trifecta. Right? I'm talking about Asian people. You're talking about your ex-boyfriends.
Uh-huh.
That's everything. We don't.
Well, Dwayne didn't talk about his neighbor who's a demon. I feel like that's his go-to.
That's right. That's the.
Right.
Can you share a story?
Well, she loves Taylor Swift. No, she's getting up there, and she has someone taking care of her. And
does she look like Taylor Swift?
No, but I feel like the demon is switching to her home health care
provider.
Oh my God!
It's a slow process, but I could see it because she's sort of like getting sapped of energy, so she's becoming like a regular elderly person, and then the other person is starting to get that look.
Oh, so, wow, okay.
All
right. I wish him the best.
Now we really have them at Trifecta, you guys.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye everyone.
See ya.